Hi, in this video, I'll walk you through the anatomy of a Squarespace page. So here I am in Squarespace. This is the Crosby template I've started with. And we're not going to really worry about different page types right now. I just want to kind of show you what's part of a basic page. So let me go ahead and click edit here on the home page of the Crosby template and we'll take a look. So on every page you have a site header, and this is where your site title or your logo is, your navigation. You can also include a shopping cart, social media icons, and a button. So the site header stays the same on every page of your website. Now, much like the site header, you also have a footer. So the footer also stays the same on every page of your website. This is typically where you would have social icons, quick links. You could have contact information here. If you have a physical address, you'd want to include that here. So the header and the footer kind of ground your page, and again, they're the same on every page. Now within the page, you have sections. So you can see I have one section here that's outlined in this blue grid, another section here, another section here, and these sections all have their own formatting with heights, widths, content alignment. You can add a background for each section, and they also have their own color scheme from your color themes. So anytime you want to change a background or you want to change the overall formatting, you would create a new section, and you can just stack multiple sections, as many as you want, on top of each other to create your page. Now within a section, we have blocks. So here you'll see this is a text block, a button block, there's also a spacer block. And if you want to add a new block to a page, you would just click this plus icon, and here are all the content blocks that are available for you to add to a page section. So everything from text to a calendar, and you can even add pie charts. This is not something I see very often. It always amuses me. So you can add charts. You can add images. So let's click the plus button here and we'll add an image on top here. So you can search for an image, and I'll just grab one here that's free. And within some of these blocks, there are a lot of different design options. So for example, within an image block, we have the option of just putting our image here by itself as an inline image, creating a poster image where we could actually have a title and subtitle on top of it. So we could just write that here. Those would float on top of the image. We could create a card with a title and subtitle to the right, overlap, collage, and stack. For some of the blocks that you add, there will be different design options, so be sure and check those out. Now, let me discard this. I'll delete these crazy blocks that I've added. And let's talk about the layout of the blocks on the page. Within Squarespace, each section is created with a 12-column grid. So that means that if we were to do something like this, we could add another text block here to the right, and we could say more text here, and we could add another. Now, I'm not going to add 12 of these across because that would be crazy, right? It would make them all far too small to read. But what you will find is that when you're creating groupings of images, for example, across, 3s and 4s work better because those divide into 12. So for example, if you had 5, that would be awkward because you would have leftover column areas you'd have to figure out how to disperse. But for example, 3 across works beautifully. 4 across works well too because of that 12-column grid. So really, that's all there is to a Squarespace typical page: the header, the footer, and then sections that are made up of blocks within that 12-column grid. I hope that this makes laying out your pages easier. Best of luck with your website.